Hey Blockheads, this is DJ AK the Amanda Knight, and I'm here to let you know that my so-called whatever podcast and No More Games Radio have joined forces. Listen to No More Games Radio on Sundays at 2 p.m. for your favorite episodes of my so-called whatever podcast, and maybe a live episode? Who knows? Tune in to my so-called whatever podcast for upcoming No More Games radio features and exclusive stories from our staff and DJs. And as always, follow us on social media at No More Games Radio and at my so-called whatever. Hang tough!
Friends forever, that's what we are. Through the thick and the thin, we're friendship stars. We're banger main buddies from the days of old. We laugh, cry, and hug, friendship solid gold. My so-called whatever started a year ago. We share our stories and your stories were told. 80s, 90s memories that give us glee. And on the block party shows, NKOTB. Now our friendship circle has grown by far. Hashtag friends forever, that's what we all are. Boom! And if you don't know, now you know. My so-called whatever for life. Hashtag MSCW. Hashtag friends forever. Yeah. Yeah.
So, hey. So, it's Wednesday night.
It is Wednesday night. Hi.
Hey.
And it was a beautiful day today.
It was gorgeous.
It felt like summer is upon us.
Mm-hmm.
I almost said among us.
Brooke was just talking about the game Among Us. She likes to play. You need to break that down. You need to break that down and tell them what you told me. Yes.
Okay. So Among Us, Sadie and I have a routine at night when she goes to bed. I go in her bedroom and I sit with her. We turn the lights off and everything. I do turn on her TV. She's a little TV in her room, and I'll let her watch some videos. But I'll play Among Us while I sit next to her in bed. And I play in the rooms. Now, this is going to sound, I don't know. If you don't play Among Us, it's a lot of kids. But I find the rooms, or they call them lobbies, like game lobbies, where they say it's called like adults only. And it's not like adult, like.
It's not like.
Adult porn.
I'm an accountant.
Right. It's like just people that are over the age of 18, like a lot of parents and stuff. Like a lot of them will be like, my son got me into this.
I should really quickly say, if you don't know what that I'm an accountant is, it's because nobody asks any questions when you say you're an accountant. So they talk about that like, I don't know, like the sex industry.
I'm an accountant.
There's a song.
And
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go.
And if you're on TikTok, you've probably heard the song and seen
seen
the videos. But anyway, so I go in and then it's just a bunch of adults, and we're all, usually people are around like 30, 40, right around that age.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, my name on Among Us is Jan Levinson. And there's some other players that I sometimes there's no like private chat function, so you just have to kind of end up in the same lobby. But there's also Prison Mike, and there's a Dwight Schrute, and there's Jim Halpert, but he doesn't play that much. But I do find Prison Mike a lot. He's on there a lot, and Dwight Schrute kind of a lot. And when we all end up in the same game, which doesn't happen often, but it is so fun. It's just fun, and like people get a kick out of it because, like, The Office.
That's so cool.
But anyway, it's kind of a fun game, and it's silly, but hey, whatever.
Hey, it's fun, right?
It's fun, and it's something I can play with Sadie too. Like, we'll play together, and we don't cheat. We don't team. If you know what that means.
We don't
team. We don't team.
Oh, you don't go together.
They don't like it when people team.
No.
So we don't. Like, if she's the imposter, she can sneak up on me and kill me. That's fine. I won't do that to her though.
No.
So anyway, it was a beautiful day.
It was a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. I miss that guy from Vine.
Pete got our pool going. It's murky, but it's coming along.
Ours, we siphoned the water off the top.
Ooh la la.
So we just got that done today, and then tomorrow Kevin's going to get the rest of it done. So she'll be ready, but
Exciting.
But if it's warm enough, I'm going to go out there by myself. I don't care. I don't care.
I was going to say, to be honest, my favorite time in the pool is when I'm by myself in the pool.
Yeah. I got all these new floats. I'm so excited.
I saw one today. You know, I'm now kicking myself. I should have got it. It's like this huge watermelon slice.
Ooh.
It's really big. It's like 58 inches wide.
What?
And it's round. I might have to go back and get it. It's only $20.
You go get it. Seriously. YOLO.
True that.
I'm glad that we had a nice day because Tuesday was so stressful. Let me just tell you, it was stressful.
Wait, why was Tuesday stressful?
Because remember, New Kids had a big announcement.
Oh, right. Yes. I'm like, I should know why this was stressful.
So the reason why it was stressful.
That was stressful.
Yeah, because we had kind of nailed it down and pretty much knew that's what it was going to be. Not to be like toot our own horn, but not just like our little chat group, not me personally, but like
right.
Our chat group that we have had pretty much nailed it down what it was probably going to be. And Brooke and I were already panicking about it because at that moment, she wasn't going to be able to get that time off from work. Like it just wasn't going to happen.
Right.
So
I was scheduled to work that whole weekend and there was really nobody else. Like nobody could cover.
Right.
And I was going to be so upset because guess what happened with Vegas? I couldn't go because I had to work. And nobody could cover.
You would have loved to go into Vegas. Like,
oh my God, I love Vegas so much.
Yeah. I'm excited to go, but I wish you were coming with me.
Yeah, me too. But you'll have fun.
Yeah.
You and Kevin will have fun.
We'll have fun. Yeah.
You will. But lo and behold.
Oh my gosh. Like at 5 p.m., 6 p.m., Brooke gave me a call. Well, first you texted me and said, I'm 99% sure that I can go. But I was still teetering on that 1%. Like I was like, I need it to be 100%. And then you called me and you were like, I'm all set. And let me tell you, like I had tears in my eyes. I was so happy. It's been a long time since I've cried happy tears. And I did.
Oh.
I was going to go get my self-tanner, which was a total fail, complete fail. I found out why it was a fail, though, because I used moisturizer. I didn't use oil-free moisturizer.
Oh.
And that's why it was streaky. So next time I'll get some special moisturizer and we'll try that out. But I look like I have a disease on my legs.
Jeez.
Because I have marks, because you guys know I had hives. I just got over them like last week. I still have a little bit on my legs that come like at night. But for the most part, they're gone. But I have scars all on my legs from the hives. So I'm kind of self-conscious about that, but I have to get over it because I wear shorts and you know, if somebody wants to come up to me and say, and it's happened to me before, if they want to come up and say, what are all those dots all over your legs? I'll be like, listen, you mind your business. I'll mind mine.
Mind your beeswax.
Mind your business. Yeah. So I'm excited about Fenway. I'm so excited about Fenway. I found something tonight at Marshall's for Brooke and I. I'm so excited when I saw it. I was like, oh my God. Because I just had talked to Brooke about it. I just talked to her about doing this specific thing. And what did I find was that thing. I mean, it wasn't like personalized. But yes, I'm excited. But we don't know if we're going to do it yet because Brooke's going to try it on and see how it goes. And then maybe we will, maybe we won't. You never know.
Right. Maybe you'll see it. Maybe you won't.
Right. But you'll see us at Fenway. We
We
will
will
be
be
there.
there. Oh my gosh, I can't wait.
I know.
I
I
can't
know. I
wait.
can't
Oh
wait to
my
see
gosh.
everybody. And I just can't wait. I can't
I know.
wait.
I'm excited for the concert, but like, I am like really, really excited to see my friends.
Me too. Me too. I just hope we
It's
see
been
them.
so long.
Like I think about like how things were at the Boston concert, and like we didn't really get to spend that much time with them. So I hope we get to spend a lot of time with them. I'm hoping.
Yeah. Me too.
We have a block party. Should we intro?
Yes, we need to intro.
Oh,
we need to do that right now.
But we were gonna talk about the Wanderer too.
The one, oh, that's right.
Yeah, so all of a sudden I was like scrolling and I had like an alert set for Joey McIntyre and the Wanderer came up and I was like, what is this? Sure enough,
What the what?
he is going to be in the Wanderer. So Brooke and I are going to look at that too. Making our way downtown. Now, making our way to the Wanderer.
Making plans for a year from now.
Right, exactly. So
But hey, something fun to look forward to. We always like that.
Right. And then like when the burst of August is over, then we have something else to look forward to. So
Correct.
So let's intro. Okay.
All right. This is Brooke.
And this is Nikki.
This is my so-called whatever.
Yeah, it is.
Welcome to the block party.
And we ain't leaving out nobody today. Nope. No, we aren't.
Especially not these two that sent us these stories.
Right. Again, we're going to give you digestible episodes. Very easily consumable. So, can I read the first one?
Absolutely.
Okay. Because I actually cheated and I read part of this one.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I cheated. It's a good one.
Bad girl.
Okay, this is funny because when I texted Brooke today, I meant to say yes, ma'am, and I texted yes, Mace, and she sent me a GIF or GIF of Mace, like in the tube. I'm still watching him right now. I'm still watching him over and over. All right,
Mace, that's funny.
This is Kim's NKOTB BH sister story.
Yay!
Yay! Hello, ladies. I hope you are doing well. I can't help but be long-winded, so please forgive me. I wanted to share with you the story of my BH sisters. I have no idea why today is the day that I thought to share this with you. During these times where social distancing is so vital, I'm always thinking of ways to bring people together. And I love my BH sisters so much and miss them dearly. Oh, we know how you feel.
For reals.
If it were possible to get us together for your show, it would be such a treat. It would take great coordination on our part, but once you hear how we came to be BH sisters, I think it would be great fun. And if we cannot make that work, you sharing this story on your show would be just as fun. Hey, maybe we'll do both. Who knows? The world is our oyster. Is that the
That's
term?
right.
Is that the term?
And we're going to shuck it.
Yeah. We are 5 girls who have known each other since 1989, and each of us loves a different new kid. Ooh, it was just the perfect match. It's how we met. That is quite interesting. Melissa S. and I, originally from Queens, New York, met in the 7th grade in 1987 and became fans of the boys in 1988. I love Donnie, and she loves Jonathan. You either loved them or hated them, and it seems there were more people we knew who hated them, so she and I stuck together.
Oh.
Every week when we got our allowance, we would go to the candy store where we would buy 1, 2, maybe 3 teen magazines, Teen Beat, Bop, and others, any that added pictures of the guys to our walls. We decided to write to some of the girls who placed a pen pal ad in these magazines, usually someone geographically close, but not limited to that. And we found one girl, also named Melissa, who lived in, is it Nyack, New York?
I think that's how you say it. Yeah.
Just north of New York City.
I think.
Hopefully it is. If it isn't, please correct us. Correct me. After we began our correspondence by snail mail, we learned that Melissa P., who loved Joey, had an older sister, Chrissy, who loved Danny, and Chrissy had a best friend, Tara, who loved Jordan. While the distance between us wasn't really far because we were only 13, 14 years old, it was not easy for us to get together. We never hung out as a group of 5 regularly, but we did have some weekends where we would visit each other. Oh, that's so cool.
That is so cool.
Our poor parents, 5 teenage girls squealing and giggling over these 5 boys. No one knew that it was just the beginning. We actually have a DVD converted from VHS of video footage from one of those weekends. I want to see it.
I want to see that so bad.
I want to see it so bad. So bad. Life went on. And when the band split up, so did we. Oh, that breaks my heart. Melissa S. and I remained friends, but it was down to exchanging Christmas cards. I moved to California, and after she got married, she moved to New Jersey. Then this thing called Facebook came around. And for me, having moved so far from home, I found great joy in connecting with people from home or family across the country. I got married, so I was using my married name. I was also very private on Facebook. Only my friends could access my profile. One night I got a message asking me if I was Kim C. Is it Kongi?
Kanji or Kanji?
Kanji, being my maiden name. And the message said that it was Melissa P. from Nyack, New York. And if it was me, to please call her. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
There's only one way I can explain the joy I felt. Of all the people I've connected with on Facebook, including my first cousins in Italy or colleagues in the UK that I've met through my work, reconnecting with my BH sisters was the greatest reconnection I ever made on social media. Immediately, I called her. We were so surprised and excited. It had been nearly 20 years since we last talked, and it was like no time had passed. We all kept in touch at that point, and not long later, the guys reunited. Being the only one who moved to the West, I was especially missing them and that nostalgic feeling of being 13 again. I now live in Vegas since 2010 and always see the guys when they come to town, but seeing them without my BH sisters just isn't the same. It's always so very bittersweet. I always have to run to the ladies' room in the venue and let myself cry a little before I go to my seat. Oh. When the tour information came out for the main event tour in 2015, I decided to make a big trip home. Surprised my dad for Father's Day, finally seeing a game at the new Yankee Stadium and seeing the guys at the last show at Madison Square Garden with my BH sisters. This was the first time we were together since 1990, and by far, speaking for myself, was one of the very best nights of my life. Through the fan club presale, we were in the first row and was something I never experienced before, nor since. You know the effect the guys have had on us, and the bond that we have had with our BH sisters is simply indescribable and completely unbreakable. We all have our lives, families, careers, etc. Every so often, we engage in a group chat, still squealing about the boys, but I miss these girls so very much. I cannot find the words to express what they mean to me. It would be such a treat for the 5 of us together to share our story with you. I'm super sentimental. We were getting older, and to have a chance to get the girls together, even if virtually, would be a fun experience. Thanks for listening. If anything, you have some reading material when nature calls. Stay safe and keep up the great work. Kim. We would definitely have to arrange something. But
love this story so much.
Yes,
I was just looking at the pictures.
It's so good. It's so good.
It's adorable. And you guys, you can go on our website, mysocalledwhatever.com, and look at the episode, and you can see a picture of them from 1990 and then a picture of them from that night in 2015.
It's very cool.
Like 25 years apart.
Yes.
That is amazing.
I love it. It's adorable.
I love it too. And look at those bangs in 1990.
Yes, they all had really, really good hair. Like really good hair.
Totally.
And the girl that's like second in from the left, I always wanted pants like that.
Oh my God, me too, but I didn't have the waistline.
Me either.
I never had the waistline. No. Even as a child, I did not have the waistline.
No, I did not have the waistline. No.
Oh, Kim, thank you so much for sending that story.
Kim, thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
That is such a good story. Oh my gosh. I just love the pictures. And I want to see that video.
Yes, I do too.
If you can figure out how to like digitize it.
Yeah.
Send it to us.
They did digitize. Well, they put it on DVD. So yeah, they get it.
Right. But like put it on like a digital, like, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, we won't share it if you don't want us to. I would just like to see it.
Me too. I didn't read through the whole story. Yeah, so maybe we'll try to get something together. That'll be fun.
I'm going to read the next story. I'm going to read Monique's story.
Yay!
And she writes, I read about the Remember Betty Foundation on social media for some time. I am a cancer survivor since 2011. On 12/27/2006, I was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer at the age of 33 years old. Wow. At that moment, I thought my life was over and will never survive breast cancer. Prior to being told I have breast cancer, I was training for the LA Marathon.
Wow.
That's pretty intense.
Yeah, that's impressive.
And amazing. I bought a fitness magazine which had a self-test to check for lumps. I decided to do it and felt my lump under my left armpit.
Oh my God.
I was in disbelief and scared. Went in for a biopsy and a few days later got the bad news. My heart dropped and could not believe a person my age can get breast cancer. I thought it was an old person disease. I was given my options regarding removing my lump or a mastectomy. I could not imagine myself without my breast and was freaking out. I just thought, remove the lump. Had chemo treatments and radiation as well. I felt like I was being kicked in every direction with what this cancer was doing to me. Depression, weight gain, and feeling ugly. I had an amazing boyfriend during my fight. Made me feel like I was everything and did what he can to make me happy. NKOTB came back in concert, and as a huge fan I needed to go. Robert got us tickets and surprised me with a meet and greet. I'm guessing Robert's the boyfriend.
Yes. Yeah. I'm guessing
that's what I gather.
Me too.
And also, what an amazing gift.
Right.
Just
such an amazing gift. Yes.
I was on cloud 9 that day. The day before the concert at the Staples Center, I had chemo and it kicked my butt bad. I told him I cannot do the meet and greet. I don't look good. I feel ugly and feel embarrassed to meet them. He was like, we will still go. A friend got us a suite and I can feel comfortable. I arrived at the concert not doing well, but was excited to see NKOTB. I was happy to be able to be there, but said I missed the meet and greet. But sad I missed the meet and greet. For 5 years, I fought off and on 12/9/2011, I was advised I was cancer-free. Best news ever.
Amazing.
I remember the love and support from my friends and my family and my boyfriend, Robert. On my last chemo treatment, Robert proposed to me, making me the happiest person ever. We planned our wedding, and he said, I will give you the fantasy wedding I deserved. Then my world ended in 2013. Robert had health issues and was not able to overcome them, and he passed away.
I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh.
God. That's devastating.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so sorry.
Ugh.
The love of my life, who stood by me through it all, is no longer with me. He had written me a letter advising me to live my life to the fullest and do what makes you happy. I made sure I will do this. During this nightmare, I finished my MBA and graduated. I did it for him. I tried to get my life back to normal and do what makes me happy. When I saw the foundation on social media, I decided I wanted to be a part of it and help others in need. I'm guessing she's talking about Remember Betty here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I reached out to Abby and I signed up for my first fundraiser. I told myself I was lucky to have had Robert and my family to help me financially. I want to do the same for others.
Oh, that's amazing.
I met a great girl. That is amazing. I met a great girl who I now consider my friend at the first fundraiser at Charming Charlie's, Nikki. She was great and has a heart of gold. I told her what a huge fan I am of New Kids on the Block, and from there we talked about them the entire time. I told her that I had been to the concerts since 2008, but could not do a meet and greet due to my weight gain and partial hair loss from cancer. She told me they would have loved you more. I decided to buy my first meet and greet ticket for the Total Package tour. I am like, I will do whatever Robert wanted me to live my life to the fullest and go for what I want. During 2017, I signed up for a city challenge race in Boston that Remember Betty will be a part of. It's out of my comfort zone and a good way to raise money for breast cancer patients. I got myself into working out more, did a 10-mile hike in Yosemite that year, and was determined to do my best.
Wow.
I signed up that year to win a personal meet and greet with Danny, my favorite new kid. I donated every day. I got a personal phone call from Abby telling me that I won.
Yay!
That's amazing. I was at work and was jumping up and down. I got my first meet and greet in San Diego, but a meet and greet with just my favorite new kid was better. Got to go see the show at the House of Blues in Anaheim. I'm not going to lie. This girl was nervous.
I know the feeling. I know the feeling.
I was not able to sleep and was like, oh my, what do I say? I met Big Dan and he calmed my nerves. But when it was my turn with my group to meet Danny, I got more nervous. Danny made me feel special that night, and I was the happiest person ever. I met so many blockheads as well and felt great. The San Diego show was great, and when I saw all 5 guys, I was in heaven. In September 2017, I was nervous to go to Boston for the race, but was excited to see the girls I met on social media and at the concerts. I had raised over $3,000 for Remember Betty.
That's amazing.
That is incredible. I arrived that Friday, met some of the girls, and it felt like I had known them for a long time. That night, we went to pick up our packet, and as I walked in, Abby was so loving and yelled,
I think it's Momotatas. Yeah.
Momotatas?
I think, yeah.
Is here. I was excited to meet her. I met a lot of the girls and hung out with them that night. We were able to take a selfie with Danny, and he looked at me and smiled. He said, "Stop being nervous. You're awesome."
Freaking Danny. I love you.
I know.
National treasure
like,
right there.
For real. That is NT status.
Stop being nervous. You're awesome. Danny, I love it.
You are a gem and a gentleman.
Fine looking gentleman at that.
The day of the event, I met more girls and blockheads from other states, and it was fabulous. Prior to us doing the race, they were giving out awards. I remember the girl from the race reading a story I sent to Abby. I was like, why are they reading this? Then they called Danny up to where she was. He and City Challenge presented me an award for courage for surviving breast cancer. I cried and was honored to receive this award, but was excited to have it given to me by Danny. He said some beautiful words to me I will always cherish. The next month, I went on my first New Kids on the Block cruise. Prior to boarding, I was told the small mass in my breast was positive for cancer. It was very curable, but I was scared and did not want to go on the cruise. Abby and others comforted me and was able to make sure I enjoyed myself. Since that event and cruise, I told myself I will continue to raise money and be part of Remember Betty as long as they will have me. I have talked to several people with breast cancer just to comfort them and answer questions as best I can. I do my best to raise as much as I can. I am blessed to be part of Remember Betty. The huge bonus is the girls I met through this foundation.
Oh, Monique, I love you. And
Monique, what a nice story. And gosh, like I feel for you, girl.
She was one of the first people that I met like on Twitter.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. I met her like,
that's cool.
Not like met, like I didn't meet her, but
not like in person, but
right. She was one of the first people I think that we followed. Yeah. And this reminds me, I can like visualize it because I had just become friends with Maria, like right around the time that the City Challenge was. And I can remember her messaging me like what they were doing at the City Challenge.
Who, Maria?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And that's like when that was.
Yeah.
That's really so cool.
And I feel like we were on a road trip, but I don't know where.
Who, your family?
Yeah. Like we were like on a road trip somewhere. When I was reading the messages, I remember being on the interstate. It's so weird, the things you remember. Yeah.
That is weird, but it's true.
Yeah. This was a fantastic story, Monique, and we appreciate it so much that you sent it to us and shared it with us. Thank you.
We appreciate you.
We really do. We really, really do. And appreciate all you've done for Remember Betty. That's amazing. That is amazing.
Like, that's huge.
Yes. Round of applause.
Amazing.
Yes. So with that being said, that was our last story. And yeah, we're still looking for your new kid stories. So be sure to send them to mysocalledwhatever@gmail.com.
Yep.
Also, if you want to leave us a message, you can do so by calling 857-271-1047. Give us a call. It will be fun.
It will be fun. It'll be a blast.
Sing us a song. Do whatever you want to do.
Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye.
I'm sure that has like a bad meaning.
Probably.
Like all the like, I watched this girl on TikTok and like she breaks it down.
Yes, I've seen her.
And she like cries. And I'm like, she's just like for dramatical effect. And it's really good because I'm like, oh my gosh, really?
Like I had no idea that was not something that you should be singing.
Yeah.
Like really?
Yeah. Right.
Like that we used to sing in like preschool.
Like Ring Around the Rosie.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not cool.
No.
Not cool at all.
That has something to do with like the Black Plague, right? The Black Death.
I don't know, but
yeah,
she is bringing truth.
She is for sure.
So anyway, speaking of TikTok,
yeah,
come follow us on TikTok.
Yeah, come over and see us, My So-Called Whatever on TikTok. We have a lot of fun over there.
For reals.
I like to make videos.
I love the birthday ones that you've been doing.
They're so fun. I love to do them.
The Jordan Knight one.
Oh,
chef's kiss.
Seriously though, my favorite one was the Lance one.
The Lance one was, I mean, first of all, the Lance one was the first one of its kind.
Yes.
And out of the gate.
Yeah.
When you sent me that, I was like, whoa.
I mean, the song and everything. It was just like, because I didn't want to do like happy birthday because that's like, you know, a given. Happy birthday.
Played out.
Right. So yeah, it was fun. I almost did Baby I Believe in You for Jordan, but I was like, nah, I do new ones for everybody.
I like that.
I'll keep going with the new ones. But there was one I was going to do for Danny, and I really, really loved the song. And then I listened to the lyrics, and I'm like, oh, no.
What song was it?
Oh, my gosh. Let me find it real quick. Okay. I don't know.
All right. Well.
Anyway, so I was going to use this other song with Danny, and it was like very explicit, which maybe he may or may not appreciate. But I decided against it. And I like the song that we used anyway with him. So
yeah, oh yeah,
cool.
Totally.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So that's it. That's all. We love you guys.
We love you.
And we'll see you next week. We'll be loving you forever.
Bye.
Bye. Cool.